I'm here with Tim Keller, the founding pastor of Redeemer Church and the author of many books. And Tim, you've read Confident Pluralism now, and would just be interested in your thoughts about the book, and maybe particularly how you think about it in the context of being a church pastor in Manhattan.
Well, what I appreciate about the book is written by an academic. I have no legal training, but I could follow it. Not only could I follow it, which means I do think this is going to have a good broad audience, but I think that certainly people in the religious community, absolutely anyone in a religious community, asks questions. What does pluralism look like now? The cultural institutions do not promote any one particular religion, any one particular faith, or faith in general even, as maybe that has been the case in the past. And so you just gave lots of great guidance. You also helped me see potential landmines, for example, and therefore it was a great read for me.
One of the sets of issues that I explore in the book are these aspirations of tolerance, humility, and patience. I was wondering, for the people you're around, what do you find to be the biggest challenge among those aspirations?
Humility. We live in a culture of self-assertion. We're all taught. Everyone's taught to you have to assert yourself. Humility is often seen as either weakness or maybe even something that's unjust, when actually I just don't see you can have a pluralistic society without a certain amount of generosity.
You've been sort of at this pluralistic living for quite some time in Manhattan now, and in terms of where you see our country going forward, what are sort of the biggest hopes and challenges that we're going to confront moving forward?
In the past, there have been certain groups that have essentially been in charge. So even though pluralism has been something we've obviously used the term for a long time, there's really been a hegemony of certain kinds of Protestant faith, frankly. I think, even though I'm a Protestant minister, I think that has not been good, not only for the society or for the church. I'm glad that hegemony is over. However, nature abhors a vacuum, and there are other people who say, okay, now it's our turn. Real pluralism would be not to fill that vacuum with somebody who can marginalize all other voices, but really would be to say, let's actually try to create a much more pluralistic society than actually we've seen ever in American history. And I feel like your book is a huge help in that direction.